Welcome back to another episode of the recap show. But before we get started, TJ, let's run that intro.
Gladly.
When I go, I drop. When I trip, I pop. When I go,
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the recap show, Drag Race Edition. This is episode 6, the Raider Queen Talent Show, Part 2.
Part due.
So, yeah, how's everybody doing?
I'm good.
Your energy seems low.
Fair to Midland. Well, I've been in a little bit of pain these past couple of days.
No.
Fair to
It's
know.
okay.
Your husband said you got the gout.
I ain't got
I ain't saying nothing about he had no gout.
No, I ran 2 5Ks back to back. Okay, so therefore, I think I overexerted myself, and I'm just in a little bit of pain. But it's all right. This is coming off of not working out for like a week because I had injured my back. And so now my foot hurts. And it's just this whole pathway to 40 is doing things.
Listen,
There you go.
he's just getting older. He's getting older.
Yeah.
You ain't 25 no more, child. You're going to
I
be
am
doing what you
not.
used to do.
Not at all.
Mm-mm.
But I'm glad. I'm not glad, but I'm just glad it's not me. All right, so listen. Before we get started, you know what we always do. We start with our drag names, and I'm going to actually start. So, I don't know if you guys remember, I sent you something in our DMs to generate your drag name. I'm
That
going
was
to
the porn name.
well, same thing. I'm going to use that as my name.
Okay.
So this week I am Boss Inserter. Boss Inserter is my name this week, guys.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Go ahead, CJ.
Once again, I don't know which one to choose. I just have so many.
Lord.
Actually, no, I did choose. So my name is Queered. I'm queered this week.
Weird. Okay.
That's it? Just queer? Oh,
Just
like,
queer.
like Madonna or Cher? Just one
Queer.
name?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it QUEER''D?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. Yeah.
Write it down now so you don't forget.
Uh-huh.
All right, good.
All right, so hence the sweater, the color of the sweater. I figured I'd pay homage to one of my favorite childhood movies. The movie is Matilda. There was a young lady on there. Her name was Lavender. So my name is Lavender. The teacher's name was Miss Honey. So my name is Lavender Honey.
Okay,
I like
Lavender.
that. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Best name of the
Thank
week.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lavender.
All right.
Honey.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should have had some tea with honey in it, though.
Should have some lavender
Wow.
tea with honey.
Well, this
Yeah.
is coffee with whiskey, so there's that.
Oh,
Okay.
we're about to have a spicy show today.
Because I had an edible as well.
Oh,
Mm.
Lord. We in trouble now. This is only iced tea, people.
Mm.
Sweetened iced tea
Mm.
with a little bit of lemon in it.
Oh, that's my next
Anyway.
drag name. Sweet tea.
Sweet.
All right. As he writes it down.
All right. Nice way to get ahead of it. All right, so listen. This week was the continuation of Raider Queen, the talent show. So we had the other 6 contestants that are going to be performing today. So they have,
Was it 6 or 5?
5.
I think it's
It was only 5 of
Okay.
those. Yeah.
6
5
week.
performers, and we have runway looks, and then we have 2 lip syncs this week. Lip sync for the win, and then lip sync to save your life.
Mm.
Anyway, do we have clips for everything again?
We do.
Okay.
Well, then let's not belabor the moment. Let's get
Yes.
into it. I think we should do the runways first. Get them out the way.
I agree. So the category this week was shake,
Category is
shake. So everything had to, of course, be on the move, shaking
yeah.
on your look. So first up, we have Athena.
Chris liked this.
I actually did like this. I don't think she looked old in this. I think it looked fun. Okay.
I don't think she looked old in this. Though, what a compliment. I've come to the realization, I'm resigned to the fact that I'm just not going to get Athena. We're just not on the same page.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can agree to disagree with her.
Yeah, I think I'm there with
I'm
you.
not too.
I didn't care for this. I think, but like you, I don't think I understand her aesthetic. I just don't. First of all, can we talk about the workroom for a second?
Okay.
She pissed me off in the workroom.
How?
Because last week, I'm sure the day or two before, last week she acted like she had amnesia. All of the girls were conspiring on how the vote was going to go. Right? She was making alliances with Mia and then other girls about how they should vote her out to the top because they're family, they're sisters. So like they were supposed to like vote each other to the top. Why all of a sudden this week you have a problem with the other girls figuring out how they're going to do the vote? Y'all literally just did the same thing the day before, however this is filmed. And granted, yeah, it wasn't a whole, conflab where like it was everybody was sitting at the table having a long drawn out discussion.
Which he did.
However, they were still trying to figure out how everyone was going to vote, and she was talking about, well, I'll vote you up top this week to make sure you vote me up top next week. So make it make sense that you were that upset about conversations being had about the vote. It's like, how did you forget that quickly that you literally just did the same thing? So she pissed me off this week.
I have no recollection of that.
Oh no, yeah, she did. Like they were all highly upset. Like, why are they over there having such deep discussions and it's not fair? I'm like,
you don't remember like the glam, whatever their names was, the girl group. They all decided they were going to vote each other highly, right? And then also
you're talking last week, right?
Yeah, that was last week. And then it was like Kenya. It was Kenya and Mimi, or what's her name? Mia. It was Kenya and Mia. They had an alliance, and then Athena jumped in on it. She was trying to talk to Juicy. She was trying to talk to Mia about voting to make sure they vote each other to the top. So now why do you have which is all last week. But now here this week, the girls who did the talent show the week prior, they were sitting around the table discussing, again, the vote. So why are you so upset that the same thing that happened the week prior is the same thing happening this week?
With the other girls.
With the other girls, yes.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all this week. Like, I do remember somebody saying, like, some of the girls were having, like, a long discussion.
Yeah, because they were all sitting around the table talking. It was more of a, what's the word I want to use? It was a more formal discussion this week.
It was a conference. They were having a conference.
They were having a conference. Like, it was a more formal discussion this week as opposed to the week before. But at the same time, discussions were still being had about the vote, period.
I think because it was very long and drawn out, and they weren't shy about it. And I think that's what raised the issue.
But it wasn't like they were shy about it last week. It just wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a formal sit-down conversation about who's going to vote for whom. I was irritated. She irritated me this week.
I think I completely disassociated during this part because I think it's because it's so much talk of voting going on. I'm gonna vote you. We're in the glam group, but then we're family. So I just was like, child, I don't know what's going on, and I don't like Raider Queen anyway. So I think I was just like, child, let me bypass this part in my mind and get to the real shit. So I don't remember I have zero recollection of that conversation being had this week. But regardless, yeah, this look, okay, whatever. Are we ready for the next one? All right.
Yes, okay.
Sierra
Miss.
Okay, so whatever to this, right? I watched What You Packin', and I will say this is probably the best What You Packin' episode ever, because I feel like this was the first time that, first of all, the video is only 11 minutes, but in that 11 minutes, I feel as though I actually got to know Sierra.
Okay.
Or Ryan, as he called himself. Like, how he identifies, like, where his drag came from, like, the backstory of how he even got to drag. I feel like the What You Packin' episodes are always kind of surface level, and more she'll talk about the experience on the show, but I felt like they talked about Ryan's experience, which I really appreciated.
Okay. I so rarely watch What You Packin'. Maybe I watched this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that back in it because I got him out of the shower and he was watching it. And I wish that this story was told during the show. Because maybe we would understand her drag a little bit more. But I would say for this particular look, I was not impressed. It just seemed so flat to me. Like she had no shape. The dress was flat, unless she literally was like really shaking it. Then you saw some movement of it, but it wasn't a good look. It just looked like regular Vegas showgirl.
I think one of the judges made that comment.
Not even elevated. Excuse me.
I think you said the operative word, flat. It was very flat. It needed more. I think it was actually too short. I think it could have been longer. I think she needed more hair. She needed bigger hair. If she was going to do the feather thing in her hair, she needed more of that.
She needed more volume.
Volume. That's perfect word. She needed more. Yeah. She needed more volume. Like maybe even like padding in this particular look, assuming it was longer. Like it was
she looked like a pencil.
She's very obviously very slim, and yeah, it was flat. I needed more.
Not a good look for her.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. And it's not like it's ugly.
It's not, but it just didn't do anything for her.
It just needs volume. Yeah.
And again, too, to my points of what you're packing with her, Michelle did point out the lip. She said something about her lip, and she was like, we never got a chance to get to the lip. And she said she would have at some point asked her to change her lip. And she said not to change who you are, but just to push you further. And yeah.
The vindication that I feel in this moment, because I said that after the second episode.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they never got to it, because typically that's something that by episode like 2 or 3, Michelle is going to call out.
Well, if you think about it, she was only ever in the top once, and then she was only in the bottom when the queens rated her in the bottom. So she never really got a chance to get critiqued.
I don't know, but still, like, well, I guess so. It was something I was about to say. I just lost my train of thought. I think the edible's kicking in.
He's about to start stretching people.
I'm not. I'm going to be fine. Anyway, we can move on.
Okay.
Darlene,
I really like this look.
I liked this too.
When it came out, I was like, yes. She gave me, what was her name again? The fashion designer.
We never remember.
What's the fashion designer that always is dancing and flipping?
She does splits.
She does splits. Oh, older woman.
Betsy Johnson.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was giving me Betsy Johnson in this look. And when we talk about volume, like this was volume. The exaggerated shoulders, the hair was crazy, the makeup was crazy. Like this was really good.
I will say this is probably the best runway Darlene has presented so far.
Do I agree with that?
Yes, you do.
I don't know, because I'm thinking about that first look she gave us, that quilted kind of baby doll look. I think that was really cute.
Oh yeah, I did really like that too. I forgot about that too.
I like that a lot, but this is not bad. This is not bad. Okay, Darlene.
I will say though, production was being shady though, because they highlighted.
They sure did.
And had she been able to be critiqued, the judges would have ate her.
Oh wait, is it the same shoe?
It's the same shoe. It's just in a different color.
Well, RuPaul did say, "Hey, I see you got them in different colors."
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the shoes.
I'm not. Listen, Linda. I didn't hate it in red.
I don't hate it at all.
I don't want to see it. I didn't hate the shoe in general. I hated the fact that she wore it like 2 weeks in a row. And then now here's a red shoe, the same exact shoe, just in red. So it's like...
That's what she feels comfortable in.
The only other time she wore a different shoe was when she wore that kitten heel last week.
And that was unfortunate.
And that was unfortunate. And then she wore no shoes when she had on that cow look. So... Yeah, so the foot game is
okay.
Not...
Let me say this.
Uh-huh.
Every look in which she did not wear the shoes, I didn't like. It's something about the shoes. It's something about the shoes. I think she can make them shoes her signature. First of all, they are cute. Second of all, I'm sure they're comfy. That's why she got a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That shoe could be like her signature shoe. Like, this is the shoe I do drag in, and you're never going to see me outside of this shoe. I got them in a million colors. I'm not mad
Maybe
at
got
this shoe.
sponsorship.
That's what. Listen, if she she could literally be the queen that only wears one pair of shoes. Like nobody else has ever done that. I feel like she's quirky enough to do some shit like that.
No, Corey did. Remember, Corey got clocked for those.
But this is true. But hers were ugly.
Hers were ugly. Yeah.
Hers were ugly.
Yeah.
Now I like this look. There's something I feel like I want to dislike about it, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
No, there's nothing you dislike about it.
It's
simple. There's not a lot to it, but it looks good.
And it's weird. And I like it for that fact. It's literally like 2 pieces and a wig.
Yeah.
And some shoes, and that's it. But it looks really cute. I like this. This is
looking.
I think I've said this before. She, either her or maybe it was about somebody else, but she kind of reminds me of Milk.
No, you said it about her.
It was about her. She has a Milk type quality, like kind of weird, kind of off the wall, gonna give you something that you wouldn't even think of on the runway. But I think she does it better than Milk, honestly.
Looking at her face this week, and we can move past her, but looking at her face this week, I don't know if y'all remember, it's an old, I want to say 90s cartoon called Real Monsters.
Yes.
Her face reminded me of the black and white monster with the big red lip.
So I didn't get that this week, but I thought about that a couple of weeks ago when Jane did that.
Weird.
When Jane did that lipstick look, and it was the exact same colors of Oblina, that's her name.
That's her name, okay.
That was her name.
Excuse me.
I was like,
oh, that would be a good drag name.
Is that... Write it down.
Write it down.
I thought about it with that, and there was somebody else. I think maybe like last season they reminded me of Oblina. But this is cute. This is good. I'm not mad at Darlene. Still don't like the name, girl. I still don't like the name. But you've been giving me some stuff on the runway to enjoy, and I appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Discord.
Ciao.
This walk is, I will say it's not as bad as it has been in the past, but it's still not good.
Unfortunately, Darlene's presentation every week is going to kill her because her presentation is so distracting that I can't really appreciate the look. Because if you look at the suit itself, it could be a little better tailored. However, the concept of the suit and the blood money with the hat, I think it's actually really cool. However, the presentation of it is just so distracting. And the suit looked too big on her is what the problem was. But if it was better fitted to her, the concept of it was really good.
You beat Discord though, by the way.
Yeah. What did I say? Who did I say?
You said Darlene at first.
Did I say Darlene?
Yeah, we know what you meant.
Either way, Discord, yeah.
She's a thoughtful queen. She always wants to send a message with her drag, and for that I can appreciate that. It is the execution in the concept and the vision and unfortunately the walk that does not help her at all. So this look was supposed to be like a critique on capitalism. I appreciate that, but unfortunately it doesn't really come through because it's a lot, but also your walk is distracting.
So here it is. I got it. I got this figured out. To get away from her distraction, I think they need to put her on a platform and just wheel her out every week. That way she don't gotta walk.
If Darlene can have a signature shoe, she can have a non-walk. She can be the queen that gets wheeled around everywhere.
Yeah. Put her in a old school red wagons. And just pull her. It couldn't get any worse.
The red wagon. I was more so thinking like a flatbed that you would have to like push. You want to put her ass in a red wagon.
Or why don't they put one of those Beyonce stage treadmill thingies in the stage and just let her stand on it and have her
Oh.
to the
then
front?
she can pose like that, and then
You
but
know
it
what?
drags her. That would actually be good.
That would actually be good. But then her pose would probably be trash.
It would, because she stands. She stands the way she walks.
Yeah, but at least, I mean, I don't know. That could work. That could work.
That could work. You know what?
All
If
right.
she, what if she like at the reunion like came out on
Lord.
one of those? That would be.
That would
Somebody
be
needs to
fun.
hire me. Somebody needs to hire me for good drag ideas. God damn. Okay, moving on. Jane,
Okay.
girl.
Yes.
This was a lot.
I don't.
It was safe to me.
It was
The judges
safe.
loved it. The judges loved it. I didn't.
Kind of like it, but I feel like there's something.
Kind of like it.
I kind of like it, but I feel like there's something. I feel like I'm on the fence. Like, I feel like there's something that could be different. I just don't know what it is. But I do like the movement of it. Her body looks crazy. The way that she patted and her face.
Okay, so I was going to say the one thing that Jane does, she snatches herself. Like, when I tell you that lady knows how to wear a corset or whatever, like because she cinches her waist in the right amount, she pads her hips the right amount. And Jane's not a small girl. You can tell she's not a small girl, but on the runway, she pulls herself all the way, and she's always going to give you shape.
Yes.
And I can appreciate that. The only thing I didn't like so much about this look was her makeup this week. And usually I love the way she paints, but I didn't like the big red blush that was here.
Yeah.
I didn't like. I don't like it when they do that. Outside of that, I feel like she looks good.
I'm less distracted by the makeup. I can see your point, though.
She got good legs, though. On her.
She does. The girl, she gives you body every time she comes out on this runway.
She knows how to shape. But yeah, I don't. It's a decent look. It's safe. I have really no other.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, next up we have Kenya.
You know what I would have wished? That she would have come out in a big skirt, a big hoop skirt that came all the way down to her feet, covered in butterflies as well. Like, it needed to be more.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad look. I liked
It's not
the
a
look,
bad look.
but I think your point is actually well taken. Like, I think she could have done a little bit more. More butterflies, more material, just more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if she came out in like I know the Michelle is over the whole Marie Antoinette of it, but like a Marie Antoinette shaped skirt, like just that big like hoop skirt all the way down to the floor, covered in butterflies. I think it would have been a amazing look.
The way they hung off of her looked really, really good.
Yeah.
Like the illusion of it.
Yeah, from the waist up, she looked good, but like because she had her legs bare, it wasn't. It felt like it wasn't a complete look.
Yeah, I agree. There needed to be more. And I think, a gown, a hoop skirt, something that goes to the floor where you can put more of these butterflies. I think that would have been a lot better. And I think even more butterflies in general, like they seem kind of sparse.
Fly in the sky.
Oh, God.
I can go rise as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
So, people who are watching, let me explain what just happened. So, before we started, these two decided to bust out in the Reading Rainbow. I don't even know how we even got on that. The Reading Rainbow theme song. And here we are again having to.
Well, you just mentioned butterflies.
Unfortunately, I did.
Hold on, can I say something about her?
Sure.
The one thing I love about Kenya is the fact that she's not delusional. She knows she's not the best.
There is no drag delusion.
No, but like she knows she's fun. She knows she's high energy, and she's going to give you that in the workroom. And she's going to fake it on the runway until she can make it, but she's not delusional. And she says she's here for as long as she can be here, and she's just gonna go with it.
But to Rue and Michelle's point, the talent has to match the charisma, and it's just not. And we are 6 episodes in, and I actually felt bad for Kenya this week because you can see when Michelle said to her what she said to her, she got completely defeated.
Yeah.
She went completely within herself, and like it was palpable. It because even Jane said, "I feel Kenya sitting next to me, and her booty hole is tight."
Yeah,
like it was just. You could literally see it on her.
What did she say? She could suck up the stool in her
yeah. Like it just, I felt so bad for her because you can tell she's a queen that's already always in her head, and then Michelle made it worse.
Yeah, I mean, Michelle clocked her, and she knew she was accurate, and then she was like, "Oh damn, she sees it too."
Yeah,
and then you're about to come out and do a song that requires you to lip sync for your.
But the bad thing about it is, it's her song.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you have to learn a song, but it's literally your song.
Here's the thing, too, and I'm not giving Kenya an excuse, but I 100% understand. I've been one to get up, not lip sync, but I've been one to get up and sing, and the words go, whoop!
Yeah, but...
like, I 100% get it, but at this point in time, you do this for your career. So it's like, what are you doing in the club? Are you forgetting the word? Are you dropping the words in the club too? Or is it because this is a pressure cooker and you're in this competition? That's why it's hard.
See, homegirl, listen, I think what we need to understand is that, she needs to understand that she is not Mariah Carey. She is not, God bless her, Patti LaBelle.
Mariah
forgetting
Carey
the words.
Don't even know the words to
but that's what I'm saying. But she's
established.
But she has established.
She did say, "God bless her," like Patti LaBelle is dead. Patti LaBelle is alive. She is alive and well. But she needs a teleprompter.
Right, but I love me some Patti LaBelle, but she be forgetting her own words.
Yeah, sure.
But here's the thing: a lot of artists do it, and not to give away trade secrets, whatever. But most artists have the words on teleprompters out in the audience or on the floor on monitors. So when you see them looking down, they're not just looking down; they're looking at the words. Because you have lots of songs and albums. You're doing a show for an hour. You're going to forget words.
Mm-hmm.
At Beyonce's concert,
Beyonce drops words all the time, but at least that whole be singing live.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they have huge monitors out in the crowd where she can get the words, and there are multiple monitors throughout the stadium. So, all right, just look for the reference. But girl, you ain't made it yet, so learn the words.
Yeah,
I was just about to say, Kenya is not Beyonce. So
nobody is Beyonce.
Now, one thing I will say is that I think Kenya should wear this afro all the time. I like to see her with the afro. Again, signature. That can be, she always has a fro. She looks great with a fro. When she put on them tiny little ponytail wigs, hate it. It does not fit her face. A big old fro all the time.
And you know what she could do? Honestly, she could allow it to get bigger. Don't let it get any smaller than what it was. Maybe a half an inch smaller, but it could be a signature where the fros just get bigger each week.
Yes. See, I think a lot of
Kenya needs a mentor.
She really do.
I think she's learning herself now, though, especially because it's being elevated and everyone's seeing everyone and we're commenting on it. I think that she's gonna I think for this experience, she's going to learn really who she is and what her signature drag is.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, though, that she's having to do it on Drag Race.
She'll come back for All Stars. I think so, because she has a great personality. She'll come back for All Stars.
And I would like to see her on All Stars as a fully developed queen. I feel like that's what's going to make me really kind of like her. Hopefully, girl, don't come back on All Stars and disappoint me. But I feel like she needs a little bit more time to bake, and then she can come back as a fully formed Super Saiyan. That was a random reference.
A very random reference.
So random. All right, next up we have Mia. Now let me tell you something. So I pull these clips from the pit stop. For those who don't know, the way that they shaded Mia in this very moment on the pit stop. They played this and didn't say nary a word. Bianca nor Tina Burner, neither one of them said a word, and then literally moved on to the next queen.
Wow.
Bitch, I said, Jesus.
Wow.
I said, oh God. But I don't disagree. I mean, what is it?
Hold on, what did you say?
So I feel like this is what VJ should have at least tried to do on Project Runway when she used the vinyl. Remember the red vinyl that VJ used?
Honestly, this would have been better than that. You're right.
This would have been better
You're
than
right
what
about
VJ
that.
did Project Runway.
Yeah.
You sure got a mind of its own today. Okay. I don't have nothing to say. It was...
Well. All right, next up. We have Mikey's Runway.
I thought this was interesting. It was kind of cute. I liked it. Now, I remember she came out first, right?
Yeah, she did.
I like this.
So, as with Kenya...
Love the hair.
I did like the hair. Again, these girls, the hair, the makeup, the season, amazing. Mm-hmm. However, the outfits... Like with Kenya, I feel like I wanted more. Like I wanted it to be bigger or something. Like it just wasn't like it. It reminded me of those old school like stress balls that have like all of the strings on it.
Yeah, when you squeeze them.
When you look, yeah, but like they have they're almost furry.
Yeah.
I wish she would have almost looked like that. I felt like it almost wanted to look like that because of the colors. But it just wasn't enough.
You needed more of it. Yeah. You wanted to like go up the arms more, up the legs more.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I can see that too. I'm not mad at it. I think whoever Mikey is, and I think we got a good taste of her. We got an appetizer of her this episode. I feel like this.
I will say justice for Mikey this episode too.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we'll get to that because
I agree.
We'll talk about that.
But this fits her aesthetic. I feel like this feels very Mikey, whatever that means. I don't hate it. I can see your point of wanting more. It's a safe look. Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, we have Nene.
I thought this was really
Listen to me. I think if we're just going by the runway looks, this should have won one of them. This was a look. It was stunning. It had volume. It had color. And it actually moved and turned. The colors changed. The colors were just perfectly blended together. Yeah. It had like that gradient look. Oh, it was so good.
I'm telling y'all, Nene is probably going to win this season. As much as I love Juicy and want Juicy to win, it's giving a Nene win. I feel like, remember I said Juicy's not getting the winner edit? Mm-hmm. I feel like Nene is getting the winner edit. Like she's never really faltered on her looks. Mm-hmm. She does well in the challenges and well enough to get recognized in the like. I just feel like Nene gives winner vibes.
I would love to be in the editor's room when they're sitting there looking at the whole entire season and saying, all right, now how are we going to lay this season out?
Yeah.
But this look was awesome.
Yeah, I liked this look very much. It doesn't surprise me. Nene gives you a look. Nene gives you a look. It doesn't surprise me. It shakes, it moves, it fulfills the category 100%.
Yeah.
I love
And it's not expected, like, because everybody else kind of did like the fringe type of thing.
Yeah.
This gave shake without being fringe or stringy or anything.
It
was where I wanted more from Kenya, and
the volume was there.
And Mikey, she had the volume, she had the color, she had the movement. Her face, as always, was gorgeous. Like Nene is kind of that girl. I still hate her name, but Nene is that girl.
Can I tell you something? I get like this can be looked at as Paris Runway Couture or even a very high, expensive Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Odd
say
one.
it's fashion for sure.
Yeah.
But is it fashion?
Like
Him and his references.
this is, it's so good. Like, it's my favorite look of the week.
Yeah.
It's my favorite look of the week. This is so good. If I had to critique anything about it, I feel like I wanted maybe the petals or whatever, to be a little bit closer, because I was seeing a little bit too much of the yellow underneath. Like, I feel like they were too far apart. Either closer together, or give me maybe one or two more in between each thing.
I'm going to tell you why I disagree with you. I think you needed that space, because what that allows you to do is when you look at colors like that and you get the visual spacing, it changes the color and how your eye perceives it. So, like, as she moved, each individual color almost looked like it was two different colors. That's where you get like the that gradient look. I think if they were so close together, you barely see the yellow, you wouldn't see that movement of color. The yellow in the middle helped to give it that.
I don't know. I mean, I like it regardless.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know if she made this.
Probably, more than likely.
I feel like she makes a lot of her own. I don't know why. I think that,
really
I don't know if I said that at some point, but I feel like she makes a lot of her own stuff.
If not all of her stuff.
If not all of her stuff. And if that's the case, I could see her winning over Juicy, because Juicy don't know how to sew.
Yeah.
I'm really...
Yeah, but if you can afford to buy those dresses, though.
Is next week's Snatch Game? I wonder if next week...
No, I don't think so.
They didn't say it was.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember watching the preview for next
I'm
week.
ready. I feel like I'm ready for Snatch Game. I feel like that's going to be a really determining factor for me.
Snatch Game usually comes when they get down to like 8 people or so.
That makes sense.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next up, we have Vita.
I was underwhelmed. She looks pretty. Nice gown.
I liked the
She
look.
looks pretty.
It could use more, though.
Yeah, it's underwhelming.
I think she's just a pretty girl. She knows how to pad. She knows her shape. It looks good, but I think for most of the girls this week, a little bit more. Maybe like from the waist down, if she would have had more beading, or maybe it was like a pantsuit. I think she's done enough dresses that we know what that looks like, but it could have been a little bit more. Just to bump it up just a little bit. But I still like her.
And it's pretty, but that's all it is. It's pretty. Like, it's not like, oh my god,
Pretty
this
girl.
is good.
It's
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. And I once again, as I've said every week, I need more energy from her. She's so lackluster on the runway, on the stage. If the bottom part had been like a full skirt, even if it went all the way to the back, because it literally stops like at her waist. If it would have been like a full skirt with more, not full as in length, but like full all around where it is, where it's on her, I think that would have been better. Like a full fringy, shaky skirt. I think that would have been really cute. She could have like really shook it on the runway, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
But I love the headpiece. It was giving bodyguard.
Sure. I mean, it's Vita.
Yeah, the most unexpected thing this week with her was the fact that her and Discord are so close. I didn't see that.
Me neither. That seemed to come out of nowhere to me.
It did.
And the fact that here's my thing. If you get in a conversation with a group, why are you going back and telling people?
Well, Juicy did it first. Juicy did it.
Well, yeah, no, but that kind of pissed me off. Like, well, then don't be involved in the conversation. You're just going to run back and go tell.
Yeah.
True.
That's why these bitches are so shady.
Yeah.
But and to that point, if I was Darlene and somebody asked me, "Well, girl, who do you think you?" I would have been like, "I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not going to tell you a name for you to go run back and tell the bitch. No, you can't trust these girls. These are drag queens."
You mean Sierra?
Who I say, Darlene?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sierra. I wouldn't have said a word. I wouldn't have said a mumbling word.
Yeah.
All right, next up, last runway is Miss Juicy.
Bitch.
This was, I take that back. I think this was the winner. This should have been the winner. She just, everything about this, like, she knows her body. She knows how to paint. There's a level of confidence that she just stressed out on the stage with every single week. Let me tell you something. She don't falter when it comes to presentation. She could sell a garbage bag and make that shit look good.
It was given like Sonic the Hedgehog, but like glamorous.
But fashion.
Like it looked really good. Yes, but fashion. It looked really good. She looked really good. I think she always looks really good, minus when she has to make her own looks. But everything that she's brought to present has been really good.
Yeah.
She has not failed
Not
in
at
the
all.
looks that she had to bring.
Come on, Booker.
I agree. She's gonna give you a look if she doesn't have to sew it. But I will say this would have been like my number 2 look of the week.
Nene still being number 1.
Yeah.
I forgot about this look.
Yeah. It's good.
I think I agree. But like Nene was like kind of like that. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I didn't expect that at all, and it just it looks so good. Okay.
Right. That was the last of the runways. Next, we have the talent portion of the episode. First up, we have Mikey, who I think was first, right?
No, Athena was first.
Oh. No, Mikey was first.
Or no, Mikey was first. Yeah, my bad. This was really good. And this is why I say justice for Mikey, because this was entertaining. It was unexpected. Like when she bit her finger off.
Yeah, didn't expect that.
It was good. It was funny, creative. It was unexpected from Mikey, especially. I just think, again, justice for Mikey. And the queens rated her in the bottom. Maybe they just don't have that artistic eye, but justice for Mikey.
I didn't get that. Like, why?
Me neither.
Why in the bottom?
Yeah.
It did not make any sense.
Not at all. Like, this was the best of the week. Like, how the fuck did she land in the bottom? That's why I don't like Raider Queen, because it has so much. It has the potential to be unfair, and a lot of times it's going to be unfair.
And this week was unfair, like as opposed to last week, where I feel like the queens judged very fairly last week. I thought everybody kind of placed where they should have, but this week you can tell everything was just strategic or based off of agreements. So this week's Raider Queen was trash.
It was trash. Mikey was the best. It was, as you said, very unexpected. And that's why I said earlier, she gave us a taste of who she is. Like before this, you didn't quite know what type of drag she does or, her aesthetic or anything. I think between her runway look and this, you get a good taste of like what type of queen she is. This was so good, so unexpected. It reminded me of, there was like a dance, maybe it was a talent show that Ben de la Creme did. I think maybe on All Stars, or it may have been the original season, where she was moving like the tassels and stuff around.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes. And
it was very
tassels like kind of everywhere. Yeah.
Yes, and then
she kept revealing them.
Yes. Yes. So it was very much like that. This was so cute. I think this was the best talent, and she looked good. She looked exactly like the Bride of Frankenstein. Like she looked really good. Justice for Mikey. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because a couple of weeks ago I was saying send all these bitches home. But
but honestly, I felt like based on this episode and the talent portion of it, the top 2 should have been Jane and Mikey.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. So, well, I was going to say the lip syncs could have been flipped, but the lip syncs could have been flipped, I think so. Okay, next up, we have Kenya.
She had good energy.
She did, and they said that.
She had good energy.
But she did not. Well,
she was lip syncing the chorus.
Why?
She wasn't lip syncing.
Like, this is your song. Why are you lip syncing the chorus? I didn't get that. And the judges caught on that, and it was like, girl.
And like my thing is, everybody saw it. So as much as I love Kenya, she deserved to be in the bottom.
I was shocked, shook.
And the thing is, I knew if she was going to be in the bottom, she was going to go home.
Oh, that's right. She wasn't in the bottom.
No, it was Mikey and Sierra.
Yeah.
It should have been Kenya and Sierra.
It should have been Kenya and Sierra. Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy. And once again, Raider Queen is trash, because this is all because of Raider Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a no-go for me. Again, that tiny little wig does not work, girl.
You don't like the ponytail on her. It didn't bother me.
Yeah, I didn't mind the ponytail here.
I minded it because, All of her wigs, unless they do have a little bit of volume, all of them just make her head look so small, and I don't like it. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Michelle came in and literally said, "Girl, make sure you know your word," and then
I think she threw her off completely.
I mean, yes, she threw her off in that moment, but then I don't think she knew the words from the beginning for her own song because
No, I think that Michelle's saying that she was in her head the whole entire time while she was performing, and that's why she was singing the chorus. There's no way. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's no way. Like, this is literally your song that you recorded, and you don't even remember your words.
I have songs I recorded and I don't remember the words.
Yeah, but those were from like 2-3 years ago. Yeah. She just did this.
Yeah. It's very upsetting to me and my homegirl. Okay, so next up we have Jane's talent.
The reference show. This is the reference show.
I thought this was cute. It was cool for what it was, but given who she went against, it was better than who she went against, which is not saying much.
That part right there.
So, yeah,
it was cute. Of the queens of the week, I do agree that Mikey and Jane should have been in the top, but I'm giving Jane a lot because it really wasn't all that.
No, but again, look at the rest of the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, next up we have somebody's talent, Athena's.
I was bored. Like, lady, you were only in your 30s. You're only in your 30s. Why do you perform? Why do you paint like you're an old woman? Why do you perform like you're an old woman? Like, I just don't, to your point earlier, I think I've conceded to the fact that I just don't understand this. I just don't. She's what, 37, 38 by when they recorded this? Why do you present? Yes, you're a drag mother. Whatever. That you're not a real, like, even real moms in their late 30s, 40s move better. Like, I'm frustrated.
Athena bores me. I'm bored.
I was extremely bored this whole time.
Like, I just don't. We're not her target demographic. We're not her target audience. And with that being said, I think I dislike Athena for the same or similar reasons that I don't see it for Roxy Andrews. Like, so many drag queens love Roxy Andrews. They're like, Roxy Andrews is a drag queen. Like, and I'm just like, in what way? Like, how is she so much better than some of these other drag queens that I see? I'm like, yes, that bitch is doing it. For some reason, Athena has this, I don't even know if you would call it a reputation, but she's supposedly the queen of Mykonos or whatever, which I have a theory, and completely unfounded, and I'm not even going to say it while we're recording, but I have an unfounded theory about Athena, and it has to do with white gays in Mykonos.
Okay, well, we'll delve into that.
Leave it there. And I think my intuition is telling me not to like her for a specific reason.
I feel like I smell what you're cooking.
Are we?
Okay, Rock.
I think we're here. Yeah,
I think we're here. I feel like my intuition is saying you can't trust that one. You can't trust that one.
We see each other. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we have Discord's talent.
Bored. Yawn. Bored. This could have been so much better because the song was catchy, right? In theory.
Yeah.
But where is your scooter? Where is it? I just I was bored.
Oh gosh.
I was bored.
My question is, was she actually playing the instrument?
No.
She was playing the drums. She wasn't playing the piano. She may have been playing the guitar, but the guitar was not plugged in. So
what's the point, girl? What's the point? If you're not gonna, there's but even that notwithstanding, I feel like I might have put this over Jane.
I don't know about that.
I think maybe it's because of the energy. Like there was obviously energy with this, and I feel I don't know, maybe not.
There was no energy in that performance whatsoever. There was none.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
that was her talent.
You don't have anything to say?
No, not really.
You've been quiet on these last like.
I like Jane's better than hers. I thought Jane's was cute, and I like the lyrics and stuff, and like the whole presentation of hers. This one, I was just like, I feel like we see this one all the time. It was just like a bad Schoolhouse Rock performance.
That's Schoolhouse Rock. Okay, yeah. All right. So next we have
reference.
We have the top and bottom slip syncs. Which one do we want to do
that
first?
Was it?
That was it. Just 5 of them.
Tops. Okay, do the tops.
The tops were Athena and Jane.
And he was living for Athena's, not living for it, but he saw something that I did not
thought
see.
she was. I believed her performance. I thought that this was actually really good for her. Like we always complain about how she's just like old mom type of thing. She was moving. She was giving energy. I thought she was.
That lady stayed in one spot and was doing this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But am I lying about that?
She moved. I thought this is the most energy I've gotten from her all season.
This is the most energy you've gotten from her all season, and it wasn't much. But it wasn't much. It was not much. Unfortunately, yes, this is the most energy we've gotten from this girl, and it wasn't much.
Y'all gonna leave her alone?
And Jane was gagged, gooped, and gagged when she didn't win.
Girl, I don't think she was doing it. I don't think that she was matching the song, and I didn't believe her movements.
Okay. But also, it was a punk rock song, which is hard to jive to.
Do when you dress like that,
you know what I mean? Especially when you're in a sailor suit and a dress with all these frills on. You know what I mean? Like,
what did Jane say? She said she was dressed like Donald Duck.
Yes, that was funny.
Duck, bitch. That
was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I said, "Ooh, Jane's gonna do well on Snatch Game." Oh shit. Oh, Jane's gonna do well on Snatch Game. I can see it already. All right, bottom lip sync, which is so unfair to Mikey and Sierra. Now,
why was it unfair to Mikey?
Because she was in the bottom.
Yeah, she should have been there.
The fact that she shouldn't have been there. I thought you were saying it was unfair, like as far as like the songs that they did.
Someone said that Sierra looked like your typical white girl trying to dance. It was, and I saw it. It was so funny. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good, bless her heart. But honestly, I don't think either one of them brought the type of energy that should have been brought to this song. It was Toxic by Britney Spears.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like because the pause that RuPaul gave before she gave her decision, I think she probably wanted to send both of them home.
I would not.
We said that.
Yeah, and then like I think she brought the song back because if you remember, she said Jiggly did this on her season. I think she just wanted to, I guess, pay homage to Jiggly, rest in peace. But like neither one of these girls brought it really.
Yeah, I agree. Like it required so much more energy, and I think the only reason, unfortunately, that Mikey, even though it wasn't fair that she was in the position, I think the only reason that she did win this lip sync was because of her talent. Like I think RuPaul really liked her talent, and if RuPaul was judging this week, she would have put her in the top, if not as a winner. So I think That's the
I
only
agree
thing that
too.
saved her from going home this week, because otherwise it would have been a double elimination, because she did that. She's done that before with two queens with some other song that's like a hit drag song, and neither one of them like did it justice. She's done it before. I could see her doing it again this week,
Yeah.
or could have been doing it again this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as we know, Sierra went home.
Yeah, it was her time.
It was.
It was. All right. Y'all bitches done talking? Because y'all been talking for a long time. This is a long ass episode.
I mean, my bad. Blame the edible. Yeah, I'm done. I am ready to see what's going to happen next week. I wonder who's going to go home next week. I think it's going to be
What
Kenya.
about you? Kenya could be on the chopping block because I think she skated through. Unless she comes with a look and a talent or whatever they do, and she just kind of stands out, she might be going home next.
I think so.
Thoughts? No? All right. Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe, to hit the notification button, to share, to comment, to like, so you can get notified every time we drop new videos. RuPaul's Drag Race Recap Show drops every Monday at 8 a.m. And then, of course, the Traders Recap drops on Wednesdays at noon. So until we see you guys next time, have a great week ahead. Deuces, everybody.
Adios.
When I go, I drop. When I trip, I pop.